Hello friends, welcome back to the Driven Dave channel. Please subscribe if you're just joining us for the first time. Today on the channel, I've got some air filters from my new friends at VION. Be sure to check the link in the description for information on how to order those and how to get 10% off using my coupon code DRIVENCOUPON10. It's a fantastic company and they make some really cool accessories for your Model 3, Model Y, Model S, Model X, etc., etc. Go check them out, they rule. So, like I said, today we're going to be installing HEPA filters. We're here in beautiful Los Angeles. My allergies are driving me crazy. Yesterday morning we had some smog. And you know, I'm not sure where you live, but air quality is always kind of fluctuating here. So it's really important to breathe clean air inside your car. And the other thing, now that it's summertime, I'm sure a lot of you that have these Model 3s and Model Ys, you'll notice that like you're running your AC, you go park, it's hot, and then you get back in your car, you turn on the AC, and it's like, oh, who let Elon Musk in the car? It is disgusting. So it stinks like rotten dead feet. I don't know what. It's terrible. So I'm really excited to have these HEPA filters. We've got to take them out. We've got to replace the factory filters. Plus, I've had this car for almost a year, so it really is about that time. And another cool thing is my friends at VION sent me another YouTube video about these specific filters, and another customer of theirs actually tested with an air quality meter and showed amazing readings with these HEPA filters. So in addition to just freshening up your cabin, like they really do work. So let's show you what's in the box. So they give you everything. I actually took a shot of me unboxing all of this stuff. I just took out what I need for this specific installation. So we've got obviously the two HEPA filters, and you can see charcoal activated on this side, and then on this side they're open. You can also see you'll have the arrows for the airflow, which really helps. And they also give you these really nice color instructions, which really helps. And they also recommend using an evaporator cleaner, and it says right here. We're not going to do that today. I might buy some evaporator cleaner later, but for now I'm just going to pop the filters in. That's good enough for me. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the whole process. We're going to learn together how to do this, and hopefully you can do it yourself and save some money. So here we go. Okay, so here we are, friends. We're going to take a look at these instructions. The first thing is we're going to take out the passenger floor mat and slide the seat backwards. If I need to show you how to do that, we got bigger problems. So we're going to skip that section. Also, these tools are included. You'll see that in the, I'm sure you saw that in my unboxing B-roll. So we're going to utilize the, in this case, green pry tool to pull back the two latches. This is one of those things that like, you definitely don't want to force, you know, because it doesn't take force. I don't know if that needs to come out all the way or if we're cool there. I just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing here. Just kind of gently prying with the tool. After removing the trim panel, proceed to remove the glove box cover. Okay, so that must mean this guy right here. What's cool about the Model 3 is that it's basically a Lego car. You know, everything kind of snaps together. It was designed to be really easy to build. And again, I don't really want to force anything. There we go. So it looks like, yeah. So how this is going to work, see how the bottom kind of slips into there, and then the top. So it just has like the top clip. That's it. And then to put it back in, you'll just, and then do that. And I'm sure I mentioned this is a 2022. So I actually don't see any T20 screws. I just see another clip. So that may be something that changed in manufacturing, like after these instructions were written, which is very possible. Hey, there's another one right there, as far as I can tell. Let's try that. For including that. Oh, there we go. So it looks like you can just wiggle out all of these clips, and that's probably why. Yep. Again, you don't want to force, you just want to wiggle. So this panel should just kind of drop right out. Look at that. Very cool. So we got that done. And I think for now, I'm going to unhook this light here. Oh, that plastic connector just literally disintegrated in front of me. I don't know why, but that's cool. So I can see what we got. There we go. That just pulls out. So I'm going to just get this panel out of the way. Toss it onto my driver's seat right now. And so the next, just kind of a tight fit right here. Looks easy when I watch other people do it, but that's okay. Top tip, if you have any kind of a knee pad you can like set on the ground outside your car, I'd recommend it very much so. There we go. Run another clip. It's just like it's a tight fit. Gentle force. There. Man, it's on there pretty good. There's another one and another one. I'll take you with me over here. So it looks like there's that. Yeah, there's just like one more clip that needs to let go right there. So yeah, I kind of just had to get in there with both hands, and luckily I didn't break anything. But man, that was tricky. All right, let's take a look at what we've done so far. There is an orange wire step if you have an older Model 3 or Y. So we're going to use the T20 to remove the screw nut. But if you have an older one, you can use that 6mm hex socket. Okay, so we're going to want to go in here. We're going to want to turn off the AC, which I'm not happy about. So I figured out the problem for me. Mine is a 2022, and you know they're always changing the design in these cars. So I was looking for a screw with this, and it turns out in my car there is no screw. So this thing right here covers the filters, and I just have a little tab. So there's no screw, I just pull it out. But on all the other videos that you'll see, there's a screw like right here. So just depending upon your car, you may have a screw there that you're going to need to remove. And then that exposes the filters. So there we go. So let's see how this looks. Almost 40,000 miles. Pretty dirty, I would say. Pretty dirty. But, I mean, I've seen much worse. So the airflow arrow is pointed this way, like towards the back of the car. So we want to note that. Also, the tab is up here. So I pulled from the top, and that came straight out. Now the second one just sits below it. Ooh, and it's really dirty, man. Look at all the junk that's falling out. Oh, you know, if I had my shop vac here, I'd probably vacuum that out. But I'm just going to do this quick and dirty, man. This one is like noticeably heavier, and this is probably where Elon Musk is coming from. As far as I can tell, both of those look exactly the same, and it seems to me that I've got my beautiful new VION filter. It appears to be exactly the same size. All their stuff is just so beautiful. I know I mentioned it in my intro, but I am just an enormous VION fan now. They've been really, really good to the channel. I first saw them on Jeebs, and I'm sure you've all watched Jeebs. He's awesome. But they make just beautiful products. I mean, look at this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous. And you can see the airflow. The arrows are pointing the same way as on the old one. You can see that. And it says to install with the pull tab facing upwards. So we're going to put this new one in. And I just don't want to like smash this new filter. There we go. That does just fit right in with no force. Got that tab. Now I'm going to grab filter number 2. So as you can see, here's my second air filter. Again, airflow facing that way, the back of the car. So you got the charcoal facing this way and the lighter side of the filter facing the front. Now we're just going to line this up. You know, and for this, I may actually pull this out like that. I think that's going to make it a little easier. But yeah, check out those roof shades. It really helps reduce the heat. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, they already sent me the roof shades. I don't need to say anything more about them, but I love them. They're just, the fit is wonderful. The color match is beautiful. So check those out. And be sure to check my discount code and referral link for all your favorite VION accessories. So now that the filters are in, I just need to line this up. Yeah, so don't put it in this way, put it in this way. It should work much better. Oh my gosh, that's so easy. Next time I do this, it'll take half as much time. But yeah, that's in place. I'm gonna turn on my AC, it's hot. But that's that. Let's put everything back together in the reverse order. I'm gonna start with this guy right here, our little side panel. All right, so with these, you just wanna line up where all of these tabs go. We'll line up all the tabs. And I would say this is a very easy job in a very uneasy position. So, you know, Tesla, I believe, charges like, they charge $65 for this, or maybe more. And they're not using HEPA filters. So you're not getting as high quality filtration. And you're paying for their labor. I mean, granted, like, labor's labor. I don't think things should be done for free, you know, but for whatever it is, I think, can't remember what VION's charging for these filters. It's around $35, I think. And to do it yourself, you're saving quite a bit of money and you're getting better filters. So, big fan of all of those things. Yeah, there we go. That did the trick. Yeah. I'm kind of bummed out all the garbage that air filter pulled out. But you can see why it's so important to change these out regularly. Because, I mean, I think Tesla themselves recommend a 2-year replacement on these filters. And we're talking, for this one, it's only been about 11 months, 10 months. So, you know, that's a considerable amount of pollen and leaves and all kinds of junk. Now, so now that we've got that put in, we're going to reinstall our speaker. So you just want to line up the harness. It looks like there's a little, yours may be different than mine, but mine has a little kind of a T looking thing. So we're just going to hear that snap. And then obviously the light, with the light has this little clip. We're just gonna plug that in. You can see the light's on, so we're in good shape there. So now we're just gonna look at lining this panel back up. So I think probably, you know, again, this car is just kind of a Lego car. It really reminds me of excellent American build quality of some of the earlier General Motors. I mean it with, I say that with a smile. You understand, right? I don't know if I needed to take this one out, but I'll put that back in. So all we're going to do is you basically push these in and then you press the center in. And I'm really impressed with actually how easily these come out and reinstall. They're actually, as far as I can tell, pretty decent quality. And it all seems to fit together pretty well, which is nice. This one, I noticed, wasn't fitting together very well to begin with. So we just want to get that going. That's just fine. That's also just fine. So that's how that goes together. And you just kind of want to check everything and make sure that it's all where it's supposed to be. Reinstalling this, and I'm not sure if maybe I need to pull this back. I think I'll pull that back, or if I can just kind of squeeze it into here. Yeah, so we'll just line that back up. So that's cool right there. We'll just check and make sure that the weather stripping looks good. So far the air smells really, really excellent. I did smell like the charcoal right at first, and then it cleared out. You might smell odors from the activated charcoal filter after installing new filters. However, rest assured these odors will dissipate within a few days. And really, it's already dissipated. It smells fine. So for my particular application, all I needed was this pry tool. I didn't even need this, although it's really nice that they included it. I'll always take what is this, a T20? Yeah, I'll always go for an extra T20 in my toolbox, man. And that 6mm hex, that's cool also. Well, friends, there you have it. That was the install for the VION HEPA activated charcoal cabin air filter. Be sure to check my link to order one of these for yourself. I can guarantee you, you're gonna love it. It's terrific. Also check out some of the other great VION parts, including the roof shades and the window shades and the console wraps and all the other wonderful goodies that they have. Also, if you're thinking about getting a Tesla of any kind, whether it be a Model 3, Model Y, Model S, Model X, Cybertruck, if you want solar panels, if you want to take a test drive, check my referral link. You'll save some money and I'll get free stuff. So it's a win-win. Be sure to do that. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. And I hope this video was helpful and informative for you. You know, the next time I do it, it's going to be a lot quicker now that I've done it the first time. It's really not that hard, so don't be afraid. You can do this. All right, my friends, until next time, stay driven.